What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mechanica. I'm coming down here because I forgot to show you guys this little part. There's a couple little storage things there. I'll grab some of this too. So I've been working quite a bit on this. Found a couple things out. Played around with the vacuum, and this is why I wanted to show you. There's a free sentry turret right here. Grab that, grab the lounge chair. Nothing up there. I've been playing around with that vacuum, the incinerator, seeing what we can do with it and how we can incorporate it. And I figured we'd kind of do a 2-in-1 this episode. We got a new setup. I am in the process of changing our base. We're taking down that wall and we're building the prefab structure parts. As I get back up there, we'll see it. Oh, he's alright. Maybe not. See here, we took out the kill box. And we've got this. So we have a kill room here, which is the primary entrance, with them all spawning on that side of the map. They're all going to try and get in through here. And if we're out here working, we'll run in here anyway and they'll just follow us. So here's the kill trap, kill room. We've got lasers everywhere. So you see there's one there, and here. So this first laser, pull this up for you. Whenever it's tripped, turns on the sentries, which I need to link you up. So we'll add him in here. So it'll turn on the sentries, turn on the Tesla coil, turn on the vacuum, which is right there. I seen this on Discord, and I said that's pretty ingenious. Put it right there. Everything that gets sucked up gets thrown right there. We have some boxes to keep them from getting to our sentry turrets. I got that set up. I need to program you to that button. This is just my button to turn everything off. Or turn off the sentry, the vacuum, and the Tesla coil. So that one, when it's tripped, basically it turns on all the sentries, the Tesla coil, and the vacuum. And it makes sure that door is closed. And then I also put my switch. Found this kind of basic, easy, just to kind of get everything, kind of keep it simple. I know some of my other things have been quite complex, and just wanted to simplify it for a change. And we just, whenever the switch is turned on, we turn on this tripwire, and when we turn the switch off, it turns off the tripwire. I mean, it's nice and simple, and it's the same way for all of them. That tripwire will, whenever that's tripped, it'll activate both of those. Same with that one. So when the bots come in, they hit that tripwire, that'll flip over and hit them. That'll flip over and hit them if they make it this far. If they happen to make it to the door, that tripwire activates that trap, which stabs them in the back. This button is just a open door. That way, if I'm being chased, I can come in here, hit that. 1 second later, it closes. Ooh, getting a little funky there. So I set this up. The two little lounge chairs. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's gonna drive me nuts. But the two lounge chairs have one sentry on each. one standing in the middle, and they do pretty good when they come in here. It still takes, the three of them, it still takes I think 3 rounds to kill one, but it does enough damage that between those, the Tesla coil, and maybe one of these hitting it, it pretty much kills them right in front of the vacuum, which is what we wanted. I have disabled most of my bots. Again, just trying to simplify things. I think these need more power. Yeah, no power. How many batteries do we have? Just one. Let's craft a couple more. Components. Alright, now we'll do 2 more. Oh good, we get to... Let's go for a spin. The only bot I still have running is the one for the water. I ran that a little bit. We were getting low on copper. And here we go. Get to see this firsthand. Maybe. Oh, did they get hung up at the vacuum? That door's closed. Yeah, they got hung up. They think they can go through there. Woohoo! I turned that on too late and they both got past that first one. Yeah, that was a screw up on my part. They got past, they were both inside whenever I flipped the switch. We'll come back to that. We'll have to work on that too. So they got, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if you take a lounge chair, I think I mentioned it in one of my tutorial videos. The lounge chairs, they plot their path. They can't plot through them. So when they plot their path, they have to go around them, which will put them through the door. There we go. Wall is up. We still need roofs. Roofs. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3 roofs, 2, 4 fillers, 5, 6 fillers. That takes a lot of steel. That's why I wanted to throw a couple extra batteries in these. I believe it's 25 a piece. Oh, 8 a piece for that. So 10 a piece, so that's 30 right there. Let's try again. There we go. Yep, there we go. Now we can turn off the tripwires, open the door, turn all that off. Everything's dead. Let's go check our loot. Look at that. Perfect. Even threw the head out. Actually, I think that was, he caught a volley right there and it threw his head out the door. Got a couple more coming that way, but I think that's a pretty good kill room. These aren't hitting them, so I'm going to have to work on something else. I'll probably put the lasers up here, or probably turn them around so that they start underneath them, because I think the delay and getting the actual laser, because it comes out this way and then swings up and around. So that half a second or 1 second it takes for it to swing around, they're already past that sword. So I'll probably have to turn those around. One thing I forgot to mention when we were talking about the updates last video was the next major content update will have vehicles. And I think what I'm going to do is after this episode, I might play around with it a little bit, but I'm not going to do any more playthrough videos until that next content update or another good content update comes out. It's just one of those, right now we're basically at the point where we've been everywhere. We have a system that can pretty much kill the bots. We've messed around with, our buddy bots. We're making more than enough food to last ages. Like I mentioned before, this right here is enough for one person. The incinerator, I mentioned it, conveyor belts. Turn that on. And if we go to inventory, we got 6 blueberry seeds. Of course, that was a mess because I just dragged it off of my inventory. Yeah, he made it on. He came through pretty quick. Now I have noticed if there's something right up against the door, it's best to open the door first, get it closer to the vacuum. See, now it'll pick it right up. But because it was right here up against the door, it couldn't reach it. So, open the door, turn it off, turn the lasers off, open the door, wait half a second, turn off the vacuum and the Tesla and sentries and everything, and then you're free to move about the cabin. Got some more coming in there. I forgot to look, see what day we're on. Let's go grab some steel. Get all this out of the toolbar. We're going to need to make some more muffins here. Oh, lots of steel. Good. Needed that. Let's barricade ourselves and we'll go ahead and shut that door, flip that on. Alright. So I made every wall except for that one a window, and that one I didn't because the oh man, I forgot what those are called. But anyway, that thing is right outside that wall. I'm sure I'll remember it some other time. But so we need 3 walls, not a glass window. That was a nice view of it. Turn all that off and building. No, we're going to need lots of screws. So we're going to make up 20. We'll start with that. We need 3 roofs. 1, 2, 3. And then we need 1 filler, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fillers. And these are the roof fillers. So if you haven't messed with these yet, they're pretty simple. You have, I'm going to make foundation. You have your, we'll use a window wall because I already have a window. But if you wanted, let's put foundation. So the foundation just sits on the ground. You can stack this on some things. I've mentioned in another video. See, like right there, you could place it right there. You just have to find a way to get up to it, but that shouldn't be too hard. Some people build it on top of the roof of the gas station. I was saying I heard, seen one guy try and build it on top of the lighthouse. He got it, got it up there and was able to get up there. If you don't know how to make ramps or stairs, you take like a wall. See how it attaches to that? There you go. You got a ramp. That's interesting. I wonder if bots would plot their path through that. See, this is why I wish there was a recycler. I like the incinerator. I like the idea of it. Because, you can get rid of things you'll never need. Seeds, maybe wood, and instead of just dropping it out here. But a recycler would be nice, because like I could, these things, these defensive walls, they take 10 steel ingots, 2 screws. Let me recycle it, get 5 steel ingots back. That'd be great. I'm not one for give me a full refund. Give me that. Give me half. So we are going to end up, and it does snap in. So we're going to end up putting that there, but for now, we'll just set it there. And then we'll get that there, just to kind of clear out the inventory. So everything does snap in place. And like I said, eventually I'll play around with it. I might expand some more. I still enjoy this game. I'm not bored with it. It's just one of those things. It kind of, where do we go from here? Keep upgrading and upgrading, and with that last patch, they nerfed the number of bots that spawn. You see there, we only got 2 bots. Not complaining, because we were getting, there was a few times we'd get, I don't think I have a video of it here, but I was getting 20 bots attacking my base. A lot of resources. Didn't have to mine as much as you do now. But we were putting in roofs and fillers. So the roof, same thing, kind of snaps in. Oh, yeah. Fillers, they'll snap. Kind of put your cursor at the edge of the roof where you need it, and it snaps right in. There we go. We have a completely sealed, safe environment. Thank you, buddy bot. You need a battery? Yes, you do. Uh-oh, they need batteries. How many batteries do we have? None. Let's go throw some batteries in our water supply. And I'm going to word that a little differently. Let's provide our water pumps with power. Throwing batteries in water supplies is bad. They're running. Some more steel. How were we doing on the copper? 80. I was waiting for a new day for this one. We ran this resource dry. So let's flip it on. So we got 33 ore left. So we'll get another 17 ingots out of that. We got 44 of those, so that'll hold us for a little bit. Actually, we'll let that one run. Just to have we'll let that refill some. Man, you play this game for so long, you start hearing the little vacuum sound they make. I didn't get this set up yet. No, we haven't had a, making those real efficient. You don't go through near as much fuel. As you can see, I can make 8 more things of fuel. But that's gonna do it. I wanted to show you guys changes, how we're coming. I think that looks pretty good right there. Said all the bots come right through there. Put that there to keep them from going in there. And at this point in the game, it's just gather resources and keep your health bar full. Because, I mean, we don't really need to build anything else. We just need batteries for resources and fuel for resources, and keep picking our plants and letting them grow. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little playthrough, and we'll pick back up the next major update. If it requires, we'll probably have to start over, but I imagine the next update, that's going to be unlocked over there. So we'll have a lot more exploring to do, just a lot more to do in general. Now, of course we could, if we wanted to, take all this and move it to another spot, but we've got a good copper vein here. Let me pull out inventory. So that's 1600. Yeah, the whole thing's 1. So there's 1600 copper there. But we've still got 80 ingots. And all we use that for is batteries. We got a group of a few coming over. We'll end the video with them attacking and dying. So yeah, it's just need batteries for water so we can stay alive, and this is a survival game. And there's the oil, we can go over and get that by hand anytime we need it. You don't have to have that. I mean, it makes it easier, of course. Don't get me wrong on that. But you can get, what we got coming too? Come on. We'll snake a peek. Boom. Oh, got him. Got him. He got hung up on the other guy. So lasers out. They didn't get out the door, so we can close that. Boom. I think that was the last couple also. So yeah, you could. Maybe I'll do that. But I always said I wanted to build a wall around one of those. Build a wall, kind of like we had here, and then have it attached to there. Like that. That way, anything that spawn out of there has to go through one of these. Yeah, that didn't like that. It'll have to go through one of these, and maybe even do 2 and take out the centuries. Just line it with Tesla coils. But we'll see you next time. Thanks everyone for watching, and like I said, we'll pick this back up next update and see what to do with see where we're going with the game, and just we'll keep at it. Keep an eye out for some more tutorial videos I'm going to be making on this. I still need to do I started it. I kind of briefly touched on screens. I want to do that. But I'll probably do my next a short video on this part, all this, and doors, kind of buildings. And I still need to do this one too. But thanks everyone. Have a good one.